The economy, if it is to be at the service of mankind, has a specific dual role to play, not only to satisfy the needs of man, but, above all, to free it from such. The traditional economic models, the liberal and the socialist ones above all, did not succeed in providing the foundations for a concrete development of poor countries, almost always forced to deal with a policy of daily emergency rather than a middle to long-term planning. Furthermore, the proposals for development were carried out by the rich countries in a more or less hidden context of exploitation. The economy thus should try to erase, gradually, the disparity between poor countries and rich ones, and the dependence of the former on the latter. Since such an operation consists of a kind of agreement between these countries, the solution to this division can only assume the substance and the form of an economy of reconciliation. Therefore, it is important to implement in concrete applications the principles of the economy of reconciliation so that they become operational. With such intention, few new technological applications which fit well with the concept of economy in question actually exist, in particular the renewable sources of energy, solar, wind, hydroelectric, biomasses, biofuel, etc. The availability of energy is fundamental for development, since it is at the heart of each micro or macro activity. The problem is that such energy is very expensive for developing countries, and they are forced to import energy coming from rich countries and to pay for that energy in hard currency. The use of renewable energy sources in developing countries creates a number of advantages, including a drastic reduction of consumption costs for traditional energy sources, enabling the funds saved to be invested in development. This energy is characterized by great flexibility and modularity. It can be used in different quantities and can be easily increased with the addition of new elements. Last but not least, one can start a virtuous circuit of productive activities, considering the fact that such energies do not require wide and expensive lines of distribution. The installation and the maintenance of the units producing alternative energy are relatively simple and inexpensive. Moreover, such energies are completely eco-compatible, i.e., respectful of the environment. All of this creates positive effects, creating with low-cost energy further technological benefits such as VoIP, e-learning, mobile phones, MOB MP3, mobile phone networks, etc. There is a ready market for the fruition of these energies. The Catholic Church with its social and assistance structures. Currently, it makes use of conventional sources, but could be converted to renewable sources. Our association, EFrem, an acronym for Energy Freedom, thus forms part of the context of the application and the use of renewable energies in the Third World. This non-profit association is made up of a group of technicians, contractors, specialists in interculture, university professors, young students. EFrem has a threefold mission. 1. To study, present, project, realize and, if required, manage, in the name and account of the applicant, any renewable alternative power plant, firstly in developing countries and in the social and pastoral structures of the Catholic Church. 2. To prepare feasibility, market and research studies for the realization of a system of production and distribution of alternative energy. 3. To train trainers, managers, technicians, designers, fitters and maintenance specialists of alternative energy renewable social. EFrem already has contacts in Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, Burundi, Uganda, Congo, Cape Verde. The fundamental goal of EFrem is thus to transform the local consumers of traditional energy into direct producers and, if possible, distributors of energy through the system of alternative energy renewable social.